What is going on, everyone? We are back with another music reaction of Depraved.
I'm Hellcat.
And together we are
HellaDepraved, and we're trying to be brave.
Alright. This is our third song for the day. This is not normal. We usually only do 2 a day.
But this is also
But
not a normal release.
I was at work. Dude, it's not necessary.
Cats are excited too.
I was at work and had seen that Soraya had posted, or quote tweeted, Ronnie, who, by the way, they're still my favorite celebrity heel couple. And Ronnie had mentioned this, doing the song, and my exact words were "no fucking way." So immediately I grab my phone, I run outside, and I call her.
And normally he just tweets.
And I'm like, "Hey, babe." And she's like, "Yes." I'm like, "So we either have to cover this extra tonight or do it tomorrow. Either way, we have to get to it ASAP." And she was like, "What's that?" And I told her. And I was like, apparently he got Jacoby's permission.
Right.
To do Last Resort, but reimagine it.
Right.
And of course, obviously, we love reimagined and revamped.
Right. Now, I also, Papa Roach, I started in the San Jose area. Like, I remember seeing them before their first album
Is it
took
Jacoby
off.
or Jacoby?
I think it's Jacoby.
Sorry if I mispronounced it.
But, yes. The Cactus Club in downtown so I'm excited about this. Very.
Either way, I'm super stoked. And we will not wait anymore. Falling in reverse.
Jacoby? It's Jacoby.
That's what I said. I just don't know if it was that or Jacoby.
I think it's Jacoby.
Super stoked though. Falling in reverse. Last Resort reimagined. Let's get it.
We also hear that this might be a tearjerker.
Already got it.
Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. Don't give a fuck if I cut my arm bleeding.
It's beautiful.
This is my last resort. Cut my life into pieces. Erase my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. Don't give a fuck if I cut my arm bleeding. Do you even care if I die bleeding? Would it be wrong or it be right if I took my life tonight? Chances are that I might. Mutilation out of sight, and I'm contemplating suicide. I'm contemplating suicide. 'Cause I'm losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. Losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. I am fine.
All right.
I have mad chills.
I don't know if this is going to make me cry. I never associated the song with sadness.
Really?
Never.
I mean, like, I guess I associated it with the rageful depression, kind of isolation, desolation. Maybe not like tearful sadness, though.
Okay.
The original. This one, fuck yeah.
No. This one I definitely get the emotion from.
Yeah.
So the original, I don't think even though I knew it word for word and I would sing along with it, I don't think that I ever truly associated it with any kind of
yourself?
true unaliving self-mutilation or anything. Like, I knew the words, I sang along, but almost in a way that, like, hip-hop people would do it. I'd be like, suffocation, no breathing. And I never fucking... I was a nerd, okay? Chill.
I'm not sure that covers, like, I don't think nerd is the right
was a
word for
dork.
that. Like, I'm...
A dork. 100%.
Oblivious, maybe? I don't know.
It just didn't sound negative. Because I'm
That's
losing
what-
my sight, losing my mind, wish somebody would... Like, he just never...
But it's like pent up emotion that's causing him to self-mutilate. Like, but he does. He sounds frustrated and angry and...
That is not what I got from the original.
Okay.
I don't know.
I mean,
I don't
like,
know.
music affects everybody differently. I love the symbolism in this.
I
I
do.
love that the world is empty, that he is isolated, that it is desolate, that his world is crumbling around him, like, literally
Right.
crumbling around him. I love that he brought in, again, symphonic instruments. I love string. And for this song in particular, the string instruments are perfect. His piano playing, like the refrain, the melody that we all know on the piano is so different than what we're used to hearing.
I would say anytime you ever want to add an extremely raw emotion to a song, acoustic, piano,
And strings.
and strings.
Yeah.
Or orchestratic strings. Orchestra.
Right.
So like, you know,
Orchestral.
orchestral. Thank you, because I could not think of that. I'm getting old.
You're
y'all.
welcome.
But yeah.
It's also almost 4 a.m. And his voice, like doing that sort
Always.
of like head flip that he did there, because we all know Ronnie didn't need to do that. Like, he can reach those high notes easily, but like choosing to kind of do a flip that made it sound even more just bass in terms of what he's feeling. I really do think Ronnie is a genius when it comes to his musical sensibilities, getting what he wants out of the music.
Right.
I never realized I was spread too thin till it was too late and I was empty within, feeding on chaos and living in sin. Downward spiral, where do I begin? It all started when I lost my mother. No love for myself and no love for another. To find a lover on a higher level, finding nothing but questions and devils. 'Cause I'm losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. Losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. Nothing is I can't go
I like that. Got
the
chills,
biggest
baby.
chills, yeah. So I'm not a crier, guys. Like, I knew I wasn't gonna cry. I heard it was a tearjerker. I
I
just don't. Even when I need to, but chills. Whew.
I am a total bitch. But again, while this was absolutely a touching rendition of this song, I again never
Connected
the actual song with the actual emotions that.
Now, I love where he hit the screaming in here because, again, my original impression of the Papa Roach version was rage. And not just at circumstances, but like the fact that they wanted somebody to tell them everything was fine, even though it's not. And even though somebody telling you it's fine is not going to fix anything. They wanted that comfort, like talking about everything fell apart from the moment their mom passed on. Like, they didn't have that nurturing, you know. So the yelling, the like screaming, just like penting that emotion in terms of it's not okay, like nothing's okay. Honestly, some societies do that because it does actually relieve some of the pressure, surprisingly. I think we should all just wake up screaming and get on with our days from there. I think we would do better. But that was fan-fucking-tastic. Like,
so musically, I think that's where some of my emotional disconnect come from. Is this not this, but the original?
The original.
It is in a style of music I don't associate with sadness.
Okay.
And what I mean by that is, for me to get that sad feeling, I need to hear it from you. And I never felt like Jacoby's voice sounded sad during that song.
Right.
In the same way that, like, most of I'm not it's very upbeat.
Right.
Like, for me, for the sadness, I need a slower song to really feel the sadness. Because I need to be enveloped in it.
I feel like there's... okay, like, I love how Ronnie did this because, again, it brings a new dimension to... But, I guess I relate very strongly to that sort of disconnected rage and understanding that is also a form of mad depression that could lead me down the road of self-mutilation and everything that they're talking about. So for me, the song has always hit the note, especially like when I first heard it. So I was, oh God.
But for me,
my brain, like, I'm too old for this shit, but I think I was around 15.
So you mentioned rage. I don't get rage from his voice either. Because, again, for me, what rage sounds like is disturbed. No, mommy, don't do it again. Like, that's rage.
Right.
When he's freaking out like that. Or Korn in, what's that song where he does that? Does something similar.
It's his father. It's the father song. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Right. So stuff like that, that's what rage is to me.
Right. But I guess when I was 15, that was rage.
Right. It was, I don't know. It just felt like a really upbeat song to me.
I mean, it's... I think maybe it's the more repetitive part of it, like the beat choice with it could be. Right. But again, it's the wording, I guess, always struck me. So,
but then again, okay, so where I was going with this though, like, I've heard 100% absolute, like, screamo type metal that's supposed to be depressing, and I'm just like, I mean, it is depressing, but it's because I have to listen to it
from a musical standpoint. In your opinion, right?
But yeah, stuff like that's more ragey to me than
right. I mean, I guess they teach their own, but at 15 or so around there, right. I felt like it covered it for me. Whereas I feel like at 40, Ronnie's version of it would hit where I like my feelings now were I to go down this rabbit hole.
This would have been the version I needed as a teenager.
Okay, we were very different teenagers.
We were.
But I've never been a bitch.
Right, I have. Still am.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, so I needed the more... Well, I mean, that also explains why I went down the metal route and you went down the... Never mind.
The hip-hop route?
Yeah.
Right.
I just called the whole community bitches.
You did.
Unintentionally, so. That's why I stopped.
Guilty by association, motherfuckers. No, we love you guys.
Anyway, this was fantastic. Visuals were on point. Like, Ronnie doesn't ever fail me.
And
he just doesn't.
And I didn't bring it up because I'd already read a couple comments to see what people were saying about it, because I'm impatient. And people were comparing it. It's set in the same setting as his last video.
Yeah.
On purpose.
Right.
Obviously.
Right.
But we didn't bring it up.
Well, okay.
I don't remember what the name of the song is off the top of my head now.
Was that Zombified?
No. That's like 5 songs ago.
That's not what I was thinking of.
But yeah.
Crap. My brain just sort of like... Again, it's 4 a.m. I mean, like, does it matter?
Yeah, Watch the World Burn.
Watch the World Burn. I mean, like, the end, the world was burning, and then it sort of healed itself.
This one, like, reversed itself.
Right? But...
I don't know if that's a thing on falling in reverse. Like, anyways.
But is it, like... I mean, like, my comment was going to be that I felt like he should have just let everything burn, because that's how I would feel at the end of a song like that. But on the other hand, maybe he was venting all of his emotion, and that sort of fixed, or not fixed, but, you know, I don't know. Anyway, I loved it. I loved it. It is going on my playlist, you know.
This is one of the few instances where I think I like the
this
cover just as much as the original, because again, the original, even though I like this one for the depression that it represents more,
right?
But it's in terms of just overall sounds, I like them pretty evenly.
I will probably have this on more playlists than I have the Papa Roach version, and I only say that because I now classify, like, and this is before hearing this cover, but I've classified the original Papa Roach more in the pop rock category for a while. It's light listening for me, and that's more like my nostalgia playlist. Although I'm happy to sing along every single time it comes on.
Ronnie did clear up a few things that I've been saying wrong this entire time, like my whole life.
Oh?
Which is fine. I don't even remember what it is at this point, but there were a few words in there that I'm like, oh, that's what he actually says.
Right, okay. Well, thank you, Ronnie.
Also, this opens up a whole new fucking goddamn door. Like, we've always been, like, I obviously don't know everything from Falling in Reverse. I didn't, like, grow up listening to them.
Right.
My first introduction to them was Popular Monster.
Right. Which was one of my requests. Yeah.
Right. So,
before
this also
I was a standard.
Opens up a whole nother door of other things Ronnie can reimagine other people's shit.
Ronnie reimagines the world. Makes it
Which is
a
amazing.
better place. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. Love you guys. I had Heal the World stuck in my head already because of the world burning and then coming back. Yeah, no, I know. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Like,
That's
Michael Jackson's my favorite artist of all time.
Yeah.
That is the one song in his entire collection. I'm like, please no. Please no.
But
I know it word for word, but please no.
Right.
Great song. You did a great job, Ronnie. Honestly, anybody involved. I don't know how much of your band was involved for that.
Right. But everybody that was playing instruments, the film crew, it was fantastic.
You guys all did fantastic. Thank you for this. It was amazing, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
Ta-ta.